it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this double flap card. This was a design that I created for my Stamp of the Month Club back this summer. I'm finally catching up on the video, but the stamps that I featured that month was Paint Play from the 2017-2018 Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. I love this stamp set. It does a lot more than it looks like, and you can build a lot of different things from the shapes. For example, here's another card from the card kit. I built a sunflower from the petal in the center. I also made this striped flap on the side using the striped stamp there. And then I created a topiary. This one was inspired by a sample in the catalog. So another fun way to build with this stamp set. Let me show you a few other samples before we get to how to make this card. So these are more samples using the Paint Play stamp set, a little flower. Here I used different elements of the stamp set to make the butterfly. So I used this for the body, and then I created the butterfly wings out of the different leaf stamps. And then I made presents, and I used this rectangle, and then I used half of the flower for the bow, and then the long stripe to make the gift wrap on that. So lots of fun ways to use this stamp set. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure definitely to check it out. But today I want to share with you the measurements and instructions for making the double flap card. And I have a few more samples to share with you that I've created. This one I've already posted on my blog using the Painted Autumn stamp set. And then I made another one today using the Christmas Around the World designer paper to create this Nutcracker Christmas card. And to show you how to make this card, I've cut pieces for a card using some brand new products from the 2018 Occasions Catalog and Celebration promotion. So I've got all the pieces pre-cut here. I'm going to start with the base piece. So this is a quarter sheet of cardstock, so half of a regular card. It's going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it doesn't open. It's just a flat piece of cardstock. The second piece of cardstock is the piece that wraps around the card. This is 8 1/2 by 2 3/4, and I scored it at 4 1/4. So this is like how you would score a card, and this is going to go around the front of the card. Now you may find that it is longer because of the extra to wrap around the card. You may choose to cut down the base of your cardstock just a little bit so that it doesn't go longer than the wrap piece. Okay, so we've got that piece. Then the other flap part is 1 1/4 inch by 5 1/2 inches. So that 5 1/2 inch mark was before I punched it with the triple banner punch. So it would probably be a little bit shorter after you punch it, but I just wanted to allow enough for that to be punched out. And I've scored this at 1 inch. So I have just this 1 inch flap that's going to go around the card. And then the center focal point is a piece of 3 inch by 4 1/4 of designer paper. Now I cut another piece that is exactly the same size, 3 inches by 4 1/4, to go on the inside of the card. So when you open both flaps, there's a piece that's on the back, and so this piece is the white one. It's 3 inches by 4 1/4, and then the designer paper is going to layer on a piece of cardstock that is 3 1/4 inches by 4 1/2 inches. So let me go ahead and assemble the card. Take all my little post-its off. I've already used tear and tape adhesive on the back of the pieces that I'm going to glue together. You can of course use any adhesive to glue designer paper together, but I chose tear and tape especially for these pieces that are going to go on the card because there's just so many layers. I want them to stick really well. Okay, so before I glue the Calypso Coral piece on, I want to make sure that this is going to be where I want it to go, because on this card I glued it to the back side and it's just kind of not as pretty. So on this one I want to glue the second flap underneath the first flap. So I'm just using that for placement. I'm going to go ahead and take the designer paper off, the tear and tape, and I'm just going to put this for placement, this one over it. I have not glued this one down. I'm going to use this for placement and glue that Really, I should be putting this on here too so that I have the right thickness. Okay. I'm gonna glue that down like this, and then this is gonna come and cover that up. Okay, I haven't glued that piece down yet. All right, then I've stamped with the Party Pandas, my very favorite new Sale-a-bration stamp set. So this promotion starts in January and goes through March 31st, 2018. And when you purchase $50 or more, you can choose a free Sale-a-bration gift. And the Party Pandas stamp set is one of the free items that you can choose during that promotion. So I've got that on the inside, and then the designer paper layer is gonna go over the second flap. So I want to make sure to only put adhesive in the center so that I don't glue my card totally closed. I'm going to center that right over the inside white piece. And then there's the final flap, and to embellish it I've got the stitch circle with the Party Panda stamp. So there is the finished double flap card. It's really quite easy. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you'll give it a try at home. Thanks so much for watching. Happy stamping!